Hey there! So you would like to reach out with your live video, you have brilliant ideas and a lot of competence. You make the world known about your ideas with a live video, and you can connect to new clients and new audiences. It's wonderful! But you don't know where to start technically. And you have this fear to go live. What will the others say? So you don't do it this time. So you feel bad, you feel frustrated. It's not happening over 1 week. Another month is passing. It's over a year now and you haven't gone live. So you give up on it. But there is this spark. There is this idea that tells you, I should do it. Everybody should be live and reach out. It's not wrong to think about that. You can reach out authentically and successfully like a pro. And I have been there. I know how it feels when you procrastinate on your ideas and it does not come out. So I worked as a YouTube influencer and a broadcast journalist and made a lot of useful experiences that I would like to give you now to help out, to be visible and to be authentically and successfully out there with live video. My name is Daniel Schwenger and this is Live Broadcasting Rocks. You are a coach, own a business or startup, reach out as a network marketer or as a nonprofit with a purpose. You would like to reach out with live video on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Zoom or any other network. And you want people to know about your product, your service or mission you care about. And I'm Daniel Schwenger from Live Broadcasting Rocks and I would like you to be visible authentically and successfully with live video. So today we are talking about fears of going live. So you have something to say, you are about to hit the button to go live, but there's this fear. What will the others say? Are you really prepared? There is this little taint on your shirt that you see. It looks ugly. There is an incoming colleague call right now. You see it on your cell phone. There are children crying, shouting in the back. So don't do it this time. Maybe do it later when you have more time. I know exactly how it feels. And this is this thing that starts our procrastination circle and it goes on and so yeah, we're never doing it. And after this procrastination there comes this, well, unease, let's say it like this. So there is no other better moment. You are even ramping up with your perfectionism. So you have already announced it, you expecting it, others expecting it, and you get angry on yourself and you're also fearing what is happening. Are you really mastering it? So there is this vicious circle, right? And this is the fear of going live. Let us just highlight fear. So fear is not a bad thing. So when we were living in the jungle and there was some noise and potential tiger coming in, so we would rather run away from a potential danger. We would run fast, we would survive, and that's of course at the end also where we are right now. Our generation wouldn't have come that long if we wouldn't had fear and we wouldn't have survived like that. That's all fine. But what is happening when we fear about going live? The same thing is happening in our brain, and our brain is working as we were be endangered with our lives. And what are these thoughts that are running in our head that are also causing this fear of going live? These are, I am not good enough. I am not fast enough with talking. Maybe you have an accent. Maybe you don't trust fully your message that you would like to portray. We are talking about limiting beliefs and we are talking about paradigms. And paradigms are these multitude of beliefs and habits that guide us with every move we make and help us along the normal life. Of course, when we are crossing a street, we look left and right and we make sure no car is passing by. So that helps us to go through the day. So we don't even think about that. But there are also paradigms that hold us back. And these paradigms could be, well, I don't have something to say. It's not important, so I rather wait. I don't do it. I have something more important to do. I don't master the technology anyways, and so forth. And these paradigms that govern our lives are the ones that are trickling down into our subconscious mind. They govern us and they are running our lives. And the good news is we don't have to continue living with the paradigms that holding us back, because life is more than just surviving. Am I right? And here comes another concept that I would like to discuss with you now. This is the terror barrier. And this terror barrier actually kicks in when our subconscious mind is on alert. So you might have the idea when you want to go live with video, you're all about to hit this button, but then there's this fear growing up that is governing you and at the end prevents you of not going live at all. So this fear is actually your subconscious mind with a multitude of patterns, of habits and beliefs that is, well, signaling you, your body, okay, don't do it. So just stop, move on to the existing path, cross the street in a safe manner, survive. And this is the terror barrier. And so this is something that you should be aware when you are dealing with moving onwards, realizing your dreams, your aspirations. The good news is you can overcome your fear in the moment, and I show you how you can do that. So I have an idea for you here and a technique that I used myself, and this is visualization. So the important thing of when you are going live and you are about to lose your breath, and so your words are not coming out, so you are afraid to forget about your sentence, then master the first sentence with a visualization example. And this means heavy visualization. So I have a YouTube video that you are also invited to watch. This is when I am explaining how I visualized my first video interview on YouTube that I did for a bank here in Geneva. And so the thing that I had to overcome was to master just the first sentence. And that was hello from the Dukascopy TV studio.
Dukascopy studio here in Geneva. I'm Daniel Schwenger. Alongside me to discuss investing in diamonds is Mr. Abdallah.
Alongside me to discuss investing into diamonds is Mr. Here and There. And so I can still remember this sentence by heart now because I have so much nailed the structure of this sentence into my head. And that was through visualization. So for example, I used pictures from, for example, well, I'm seeing myself in the Alps, I am hollowing, and so I have a copy machine, a Xerox copy machine with me in this Alps scenario. I have to connect it with a cable. This cable goes along the side of the stones and things like that. So this is how I actually made super strong, heavy bolts into each track of this sentence with a visual example, and also with a visual example that was so crazy at the end that I just had to remember it, even though I was super afraid, and I was afraid to lose the line of thought and to don't have the energy to come out with a sentence at all. So this was like a real success. And I did this over and over for all the other interviews that I did there with the bank. And there were people from CEOs and multimillionaires, thought leaders who were really knowledgeable, or sometimes it was super hectic in the studio. And so you just had to calm down and you had to find your track of thought, and that was the best way to have a visualization there. So this is, well, my example, how I would advise you, if you're hitting this live button, that you can, well, move steady on. So you're repeating the first sentence and even like the first structure of your introduction. And then as you are having this, so it's okay to have bumps along the way, and a live video doesn't have to be perfect, but at least so you have been diving into the cold pool of water. But if you are going on, so then you are forgetting about your pain in the way of this cold water, and it is even fun to do it because your body adjusts to it. So, and this is the picture that I would like to depict for you. So you are a confident live streamer, broadcaster, you name it, and you're moving on. So if you have done the first introduction, if you have done the first live, so there will be many more others, and then routine is the key. So the more you do it, the more you're mastering how you go live. So this is it. This is what I can tell you about how to overcome your fear. But there's one other thing, how you can be a successful live broadcast or have a successful life with overcoming your paradigms that shape you, that shape your life, that rule your life, and sometimes not to your advantage. And if you're having these thoughts and these beliefs of I'm not good enough, I don't have anything to say, so there are some more underlying paradigms that are ruling you in other situations, not only life. And so if you really want to become, well, light with going live and, well, yeah, happy about what you want to reach out with, then you can change your paradigms and habits and your mindset in the long term as well. And this is through repetition as well and through a structured approach. And I am happy to help you with that. Just contact me here. You see my email address in the show notes, and we are getting in touch. So this is it for today. So how you can master technology and the mindset of going live. This is the idea of this podcast. And just remember, technology is only a fractional part. Mindset is the main thing. But I will be continuing giving you insights about how to go live with ease, with having the right technology, how to master it, and also having the right mindset that helps you to, well, yeah, stream and broadcast like a pro. Looking forward to seeing you for the next episode of Live Broadcasting Rocks. Wishing you a great day.